I hear those dogs barking. Anyways, uh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ragusa, which is pretty important right now. I know it's not because of the smallpox out there. That we can handle. But what's important here is I am Serene Doge Andre, but still the wealthiest man in the world. I am no longer a member of the Great Trade League, and I've made it all to good, pious traits. Except for being fat, which I'm sure one day I'll be temperate and I'll get rid of this fat right here. And I am a member of the Benedictine Order. I left the Great Trade League because I founded this bloodline, the Golden Blood of Andre the Wealthy, which will give you +5 burger tax, vassal tax, um, city vassal opinion, trade income, and can ignore most Trade League's joining requirements, much like I did with a fighter's guild as Rusco, my great-grandfather. But unfortunately, there's not enough people in the bloodline. There's me, my pox-ridden, great pox that is, daughter of mine, which I told her to take a vows long ago, which she's living a life as a nun, and seems it's doing well for her. I'm glad she's doing good things in her life. I mean, she's pious enough, despite her shyness. And now here's my other daughter, Maria, which she's a bastard, but it's only necessary to do that. I could legitimize. I mean, the mother is already dead because of poor health, which has been a trend lately. Every time I try to seduce these women, they all die within a year or even weeks later, months later even. Because I do not know why, but I thought about this silly idea. Yeah, my cousin, youngest son, Lucarus. Yeah, I really am thinking about that idea. If you want to save the bloodline, which it says matrilineal transfer, if two characters are in a matrilineal marriage, the child will inherit the patrilineal bloodline from the mother, and the matrilineal bloodline from the father. If the child has no known father and the mother's patrilineal bloodline, the child will inherit it. So, this is the only way. Oops, crud. Maria. My daughter is going to marry my kinsman. Oh, no, it's fine. I thought it was her cousins. I mean, this is my cousin. The children of the cousin are kinsman. Okay, don't worry. It's fine. Yes, they're the same house, but it'll be alright. Just try to live long enough. While meanwhile, I'm going to try to seduce some more of these women. Yeah. I still have the seduction focus on, but I ain't got no lovers right now. Nah, getting too old for me. I mean, look, I'm 53 and I'm just gonna look at this. Oh, by the way, this is my new wife. One of the people that I founded, I presented debutante, and wonder how long she'll last. Yeah, wondering how she'll last. And if I die, well then, don't worry. I'll be blessed. I have enough qualifications of these traits to be considered blessed. And maybe one day, Andre the Wealthy could be Saint Andre, which is a statement to saying that this man here is the greatest man alive, the founder of this bloodline, and now he's trying to preserve this bloodline. Let's continue. Yeah, it's the widow of Patricia Michael who I executed him. He imprisoned me. I imprisoned him back while I was still in prison. And he got gored to death by a boar under the order of Serene Doge Andre. So, single, huh? You got all these children, so how about you want me? And I'll deal with you soon. And now I've been promoted to Commissars. I'll get around to Screwpin soon enough. Oh, my daughter. Well, judging by those traits, you did good. At least you lived a Christian life, despite the fact you've had a pox since birth. You got it from my first wife. Now the children, mine are dead, so now it's only Maria with that bloodline, which we hope that bloodline can be saved if Lucarus can have it. It's all about saving that bloodline now. And I want to have more children. By seduction focus. Oops. Okay. You impressed us all with your noble rule and inherited the rule of Saint Benedict as a reward for your recent advancement to the rank of Commissars. I've sent you one of Saint Benedict's finger bones. Protect this holy relic of your life. Will do. Saint's finger bone. And there's so many in that pile of stuff. Here you go. Don't despair now. One day you'll have a bastard son. Here's the charity. Never understand how could I not successfully seduce people. I mean, you can't seduce your own life. It doesn't work like that. Oh boy, I think it might be more. Huh, I could read Esserfield's answers and eyes. It escaped my lips and my heart sank like a stone. It took a moment to recollect, so I'm flattered. Really, I am. Then I'll be able to say, so let's just be friends. I just noticed the age just now. Okay, let's be friends. Sorry, you know, I can't help myself. Okay, try to seduce her instead. I don't know what happened to the other. I think she's gone. Married to someone else, I think. Ah, here we go. Gotcha. Pascal's Vanessa. Oh yeah, the Vanessa children are here. And I realize, oh dang it, Andre, you know you were feuding with this family, now you're going to be raising the children of the guy that I executed. I'll grab him by your ear and do serious talk. Any more local Dalmatian women around? Wait just a moment. Oh my goodness, smallpox. Oh, she's from Zeta, right. Oh, okay. These other two Croatian women are a bit too old to my liking. You're in the Republic of Dalmatia. This one. Say, would you like to come to court? And at the same time, I'll seduce you. Oh boy, oh boy. Huh? Got her again. Well, let's try this again. Why am I not married to you? We have so much in common. I'm still an aspiring seducer. Oh my goodness, we make a lot of money. We should start spending right now. Oops, not this one. Medical Academy. And up this university. On that big old citadel. Pike training ground we can have, because this territory is Dalmatian now. Sorry about your loss. Okay, try another. I think a noose is gone. So women tend to disappear fast, you know, poor health and everything. Try again. Watch it. Now, turn on notification. You'll probably see it disappear shortly. Unless you want to start fighting foreign women. See what I mean? This keeps happening to me. It's a curse, I tell you. Last chance. Pay attention. Okay. Started fighting foreign women that are not married and willing to join the court. Of course, look for the age group difference. And as I said before, I really don't care who. Ah, here's another local Dalmatian woman. She's a gardener too. One more. You can invite one more, and then that's that. The last time you're going to be doing this type of stuff. Can't just be my legitimized daughter marrying a kinsman. To preserve that bloodline that I've worked so hard to create. Now I have the lustful trait. Oh boy. Yep, that's gonna leave me out of the... And I'm still considered a sparring seducer. Okay, you're next. Alright, Legends of the Bonda. That book's finally been composed. Let me see here. This is the 4th book that it's to be equipped. A Serene Doge must all do in his power to highlight the glories of his house. This tome also sets a great standard. That's just out the dynasty opinion of it. Could have been better. What did I tell you? be seducing these type of women instead. The ones that have already existed. I don't know where did this come from, but it's 16. No parents. This year was not the most productive for the wheat field in Smallville. You will need some extra help to reach the annual quota. I'll get personally involved. I will seek solace at your grave. Thanks to God's great mercy, there were no other visitors at Jurgovic's grave when I arrived. I spent several hours mere yards from her cold body, contemplating the fragility of life and love. When I returned to my chambers, if by a sign sent from Jakovica. Not Jakovica, it's Jakovica. Found a lucky charm on the floor. Lover's memento. You want the kinswoman? Don't even think about it, you know. It's a cousin, man. Don't even think about it. You are thinking about it. Bingo! Let's see if she'll live. Yep, I'm seducing my own kinswoman. Again, it will not cause interbreeding, because it's not close relation. It just shows you that how I'm desperate to save this bloodline. Hey, cousin, you got another one of your lover's box. Watch out for that. Stay away from that. Don't go near it. He's got a lot of lovers right now. You know, let's keep this streak going. Oh, I'll even bring up River over here. While I seduce her, of course. I'll give you another. You probably think I've gone off the deep end right now. Give me a Russian. It doesn't matter what country you're from. It's just that, all gets to be seduced. So I can have best of trouble. Straight for my loins. What are you, Chase? Or Craven could be. Okay, that's strike one. I'll sell that caravan back to you. It's just a barony. Why would I want to do that? Can't you see what I'm doing? Like you wouldn't want. I'll confess my love. Died while pregnant. See, this is what I was worried about. Huh. Serene Doge Andre, you're old enough to be my father. And she ran off giggling. Okay, quote love poetry. I'm a poet, right? Yeah. Got thinking. Alright, I give up on this one. Next. Italian woman here. Next. Yeah, I'm an old man. Got nothing left in me anymore. But hey, I'm a seducer. Well-known seducer and heartbreaker. Oh, now you're saying stuff like that Berber girl? Lure her discreetly. I need a new plan. Another daughter. Still, legitimize her. I'll have her betrothed right away to another one of my cousins. Oh, the cousin's sons. Here. It's just to preserve the bloodline. Good. See? This old man still got it. What are you talking about? Get well soon. I confess my love. Finally. Got her. Don't be seducing other people's wives. Just only seduce single women. Until I get myself a son, which will be legitimized, then I'll stop. And I will go back to secluded penance to get rid of that lust trait. Can't teach myself spiritual guidance. You can only remove a vice. So I have myself. What do you mean? I already have a vice. Look, I'm lustful. I'm just a sex-crazed animal. That's how I would describe myself right now. Just give me another 3. I'm just looking at randomly. I'm not looking up traits. Wife's pregnant. By the way, you're better from this turn, right? Yes. Okay. My goodness, I got so many women at the court, which one would think is like, since when did the rector's palace has turned into almost a brothel? Don't you know that Ragusa already has a brothel, and yet the rector's palace has turned into one? Bingo. Alright, you're next. Chasing skirts can be a dangerous business. Jealous husbands, watchful parents, eavesdropping maids, little bastards. By the Blessed Virgin, it's a wonder I'm still alive. I've learned a thing or two about intrigue. And now I'm a court tomcat. Yeah. This man is a notorious tail chaser who runs circles around jealous husbands' lovers. I almost said runs around in circles. Might as well. Running around circles throughout the city and the world. Matters of life and death. With age comes wisdom. Or at least may change the question you ask, I muttered to myself. I've had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, while the rest of my court is sound asleep, I find myself staring at the ceiling. I'm getting older. Each day closing and leaving this plane of existence. It is a folly to fear such things. Of course, I cannot keep these feelings at bay. Didn't you used to dream of grander things? What about carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? I sat up straight in bed. This is ridiculous. I'm the ruler. I have people ready to serve me any whim. My council of ideas. If nothing else, ease my trouble sleeping. Should I really go for that? I only have a limited time on Earth, but I can redeem myself, so I'm just gonna say no. Actually, when I think about it, I lived a good life. I'll be content. It's for the good of the society. Eat up, girl. Jihad for Jerusalem again. Oh man, the one who was the one that led the Children's Crusade? Yes, there was a Children's Crusade on the previous episode. And this guy, wait. What happened to, that's him. That's the guy who got Jerusalem as he was a child. Inherited? Inherit what? He's not dead. Oh man. All those children that liberated Jerusalem is going to be all for nothing. All these children are grown-ass men right now. While meanwhile, this grown-ass man is continuing to seduce women from around the world. All the beautiful single women around the world. I'll spend money in a moment. That's the other one. She's of an Italian origin, but her culture's changed to Finnish for whatever reason. Let's build up another part of the big house. Upgrade to redecorate a mansion. Redecorates has begun modernizing the property. We're getting there. Oh, and don't forget about this place. You always forget about this place. That's because you do forget things. Huh. At first the signs are small, easily dismissed as coincidences. Now they are becoming too frequent to be ignored. The omens surrounding my wife's pregnancy are terrible. I'm sure I'm misinterpreting the signs. Just high learning skill. Don't get too worked up. Do I even need to count how many lovers? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one I'm currently seducing, can she be number 10? 10. I think that's all you need. You need to stop right now. You're gonna keep doing that until your drunk falls out. But it's for the sake of the bloodline. Should we have a son? Bloodline is preserved. Alright. Get them the heck out of here. Died of poor health. Which it could also be interpreted at the same time, died in childbirth. Innocensor. It may be Italian, but I'll legitimize and you will be raised as a Dalmatian. Why have I not done that before? Baptism. I got money. Maybe one day he could be the leading guy to rule the Republic in the future. I got money. Hey, Lord Mayor Gomez. Probably are familiar with how baptism works if you've seen the previous series, Tezelovich. Must visit my Russian mother. We make almost 200 a month. That's unbelievable. So, okay, let's do penance finally. After 30 minutes of tomfoolery in order to have children. Legitimized ones. That. Also, just for that, since you are Italian and eventually you'll be turned Dalmatian, I'm going to give you a name that's a good one. Tool name. It's a Dalmatian name. So let's do. Okay, that's another daughter. Not getting too worked up about it. I'm sure I could calm her down. So let's just get rid of this lust trait, because we got a son. And if any, hey cousin, still around, you old goof? Yep, you're gonna be betrothed to Yolus. It's for the sake of the bloodline. You're the ignorant one. What is this? Where did you get that many mercenaries? Oh, excommunication. Well, don't worry about that. Independence War. Yeah, I'm contemplating about how to get rid of it and retake that county under my control, not the Lord Mayor's control. That is a republic government and not merchant republic as it was supposed to. Andreevich. Legitimized, but hey, get with the program. You're not going to be raised like that, so... I know the name. Another Dalmatian name. Leonardus! What are you doing back here? Oh, they were trying to get back to their ships. Yeah, I think you've done enough. There you go. Bloodlines preserved. He'll keep the name. Because I'm too... what if I name him after my father? Nicephorus. Okay. Nicephorus. Oh. Yeah, name it after a random ancestor. Isn't Pastralis a Dalmatian name? Or just look, yeah. Forget about French culture name. Look for Dalmatian ancestor through me. A little nap will do. Died of severe stress after giving birth. Ooh, quick-minded but sickly. Continue to legitimize the name. It's supposed to be a little name. She'll keep the name, I think. Just in case. Look at me, random. Yeah, I think that's enough children for one day. Just go take up theology. God has shown me the light. One would think that I've done all the reasoning. All the reasons I've been... Now I'm ready to die, honestly. Losing Zealous isn't going to hurt me too much, honestly. These bastards using so fast. Now I'm depressed. But I ain't gonna commit suicide. I think you've had enough. No longer gluttonous. Good. Just help me get rid of my lust. And then I'll be content. Here we go again. Just trying to stop that stuff. Yep, you're really mad at me. I'm sorry. It's for the sake of the house and this bloodline. Oh, this keeps getting better and better. There's a lot of commotion at the docks of Ragusa. Apparently, the captain of one of my family's trade galleys rammed his ship into the pier while intoxicated. He was lynched by a furious crowd, but the other Patricia families are holding me responsible for the damage of dock facilities. That drunken fool. Who should I break up with? You three were never friends. I'll break up with you. Never good to me anyhow. I struggle to do penance. If I fail, then I fail. We need more commanders like this. My content lifestyle costs a bit, and I don't mind paying for it. It's not that expensive after all. Here's some gold coins to keep this trade route going. Different one, right? Don't worry about that. Totally different affair. Just pumping my neck here. Just be a big spender. After a couple days and just spending time doing things I love, hunting, reading, and visiting friends, life doesn't seem as great as it did before. Oh boy, here we go again. More children are coming. I'll legitimize always. Just for the sake of them existing. And everybody must have heritage because we all want Dalmatians. It's for the purity, I would think. Purity, my. You may have hate my guts, but you're still my wife. Hurry up and finish the mission. Cousin! I got all that stuff back. Died of cancer. Lucas. That's the blue chipper right here. He's gonna be the new designated heir. Put all that money into the campaign fund into this man here. He may be young, but he's also going to be designated regent and high admiral and treasury guard. Yeah, in the future. Wait a minute. Did I get that guy mixed up? That's the guy who's designated here. Okay, he could be the High Judge. I'm just giving him too much props. I was about to say, give it a moment for it to register. I didn't pay attention. So put some money into it. Put all those campaign funds. About 5,000. There you go. Who could stop him? Praise be God, I got rid of that lustful trait. Now I'm ready to die. Any given time. Oh, meanwhile, you have way too many children. Oh, it's all worth it. It's all worth it to continue a dynasty. Well, not just a dynasty, but this bloodline. Look at that. Can't beat that. Hmm. Donate to charity. Want me to go on a pilgrimage? Yeah, I could do that. I'll start making travel plans right now. Jerusalem's too dangerous. Going to Rome isn't, so I'll seek out a saintly burial site. How many saints? Only 3. Let's go to the saintly burial site. Let me see. I've heard of the grave of Saint Oak in Santiago is magnificent. The journey to Santiago has been planned for a while. Despite the mild climate of France, a traveler has to properly prepare for long trips like these. I'm excited to be on my way to find my destiny as I search for the final burial place of Righteous. I don't know how you pronounce the name, but I'm just pronouncing it just the way it says it here. An exciting journey begins. Send a guide. Came across another group of pilgrims, also traveling to Santiago to ask for the blessing of Oak the Righteous. Traveling together could be beneficial and safer, though probably somewhat slower. Friend and company? Sounds like a nice change of pace. Days have been long and nice and temperate. For my own estimates, I should be halfway to Santiago by now. Not used to long hikes like these, but it's a nice change of pace. Wonder what awaits me over there. The rain is pouring down and I'm desperately looking for shelter. I came across an old church. A priest welcomes me inside and gives me warm clothes and a hot meal. My message that it will probably not stop raining for a couple of days. Wonder if I have time to wait for that long. A real pilgrim would not let weather to stop him. Rain or shine, keep going. All of a sudden I find myself in Santiago before I know it. It has been a long journey through the wilds, but to see more people is a nice change. As I walk through the city streets, I compare it to my homeland. Considering all the differences between the two, should find my way to the burial site as quickly as possible. That is what I'm here for, after all. This is the county. That's the burial site. This is where he lives. Well, had lived. Wonder what the grave will look like. Use money for that. The whole area is filled with people, looking like they come from all different corners of the world. I never knew Oak the Righteous was this popular or well known, though it is stressful. Finally get my moment to stand in front of his grave and feel the blessed aura of the saint. I'll remember this moment for the rest of my life. Oh wow. I have Jerusalem up there. It's been a long journey, but I finally started recognizing my homeland once more. The woods, the streets, and the people are all familiar. I start smiling to myself. It's nice to be home. Just one more street and I am there. Feels pretty swell. I'm temperate. Now help me get rid of this fat trait. A fat, rich man, I was. I've observed your attempts at following the rules of St. Benedict. I've noticed you could do so. Allow me to offer mine. However, the first lesson must be that nothing in life is obtained without cost, and a minor form of compensation will therefore be required. He's right, I could use some help. Who are you, by the way? What's the waiting? Holy 81! Hey, since I'm, getting this man, elected to be the heir to the most serene Republic of Ragusa. Oh no, I don't have enough points to teach him a virtue. With patient dedication, Chief Travenas has shown me how to create a Horium to assign my time appropriately, making it easy to structure work. It's already proven to be most useful, and work comes more easily to me now. Brother Travenas is the gift from the Lord himself. He's getting too powerful right now. For some time now, my lover Beatrix has been avoiding me. I'm not visiting my bedroom for several weeks, and I demand to know why. She's given nothing but feeble excuses. Today, I overheard a couple of servants gossiping. They say Beatrix has contracted syphilis. I'll show that fireball what I do with traitors. Brother Jarvis's Horium is exactly what you need to truly live up to the ideals of our hard work is its own reward. Now I'm diligent. Get the heck out of here. Oh, it happened again. Even though it's kind of no longer shocking nor interesting. How do you get Abyssinia all the way up there? Look at all these children. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 children. Well, 12 if you were to count the dead ones. Oh dear Lord. She's gonna die. Wow, treatment, that ain't good enough. She's still gonna be dead. But don't worry, you got a couple of more daughters. Oh, she's all better. You know what? I'm surprised, despite this entire time of this whole thing, the Mongols never appeared. No indications, despite the fact I have historic Mongol invasion zones, but they never appeared. What did he? Nale. Yeah, you go to the Knights Templar. You're not of my dynasty. Keep spending to up that mansion. This is going to be until 3 years. Ripped pillows, broken furniture, shattered vases. My marriage to Micah has devolved into an unending torment of bitter arguments and fiery rows. I will be depressed by my lower dressing. Just we retire to the countryside for a few days of carefree romance and passion. Yeah, what a splendid ideal. Yeah, that's what you should do now, up the levy size. Yeah, be patient, or you can be shrewd. Of course, this one other city you forget. It's a running gag. You've just increased the levy size big time. That is the reason why we make almost 200 a month. Oh boy, here comes child number 13. 11. If you were to count the ones that, if you exclude the ones that are dead. Let's start the title of Barony Podgorica. Oh, you control 2 counties now. Okay, I'm a little worried. Patricians taking each other's land within my Serene Republic. 60 years old now. Lives up to 82. It can be the Marshal. Hey, what say that we should fight against those guys? Even though they do have plenty of money, they could hire mercenaries since they already have a large-sized army. Can't assassinate him. There's a huge defensive pact, and if he declares war, let's just try to antagonize him. I had an instance once on the previous series where you antagonized that guy so much, they decided to bring their armies over here, and all that crazy stuff happens. Again, this episode is how to save your newly found bloodline. I was originally celibate, but now I got rid of that vow, and I'm good now. You'll do. Of course. I got dirty hands, and I'm kind. Yes, I did it again. Legitimize that boy. Hate me all you like, wife. Because I'm still alive and there's not a thing you can do about it now. You got a guy who can do it all. Sinister forces at work. Why isn't there a fort in Sparta? Just notice the conversion of Sumi. Just the High Chiefdom of Sumi that's up there. Compared to the other Sumi, the Kingdom of Sumi. Oh, wait a minute. It's the King of Sumi that helped the conversion of Sumi, the High Chiefdom of Sumi. So you're the one that did it. Okay. Pretty confusing here. All this again. Come through by lover again. I'm a lover, not much of a fighter, personally. But boy, I've murdered a lot of people. It's hard not to smear Emperor Arpad's soul, given his cruel disposition. Everybody needs to remind his group's attitude. You're the most disgraceful emperor, and you want a chance to fight? Okay, let me see your personal combat skill compared to mine. I may be an old man, but I got the bow, which is called the Eagle. You can see it right here somewhere in my big treasury. Also, put this on. No. Put that back on. God dang it, man. Where's my bow? There it is. Made by the artisans of the Trade League. I've had it for quite some time. Challenge accepted. Oh, gee. Don't look so glum. Emperor Arpad saw our company's office. He has me on the ground. Again, I'm losing my patience I've ever had. You oaf, I'm beginning, but I collapse on pain. No man has managed to hurt me. And a clear scent of blood has me dizzy. Ah, by God, that hurt, man. He's swollen my wrist. I lost the duel. I should have taken up the sword. Sometimes when I see my soldiers practicing their swordsmanship in the training grounds, the face of Emperor Arpad's soul flashes before my mind's eye, and I relive the duel we fought. It sends my heart racing, how I failed to defend my honor. Some days the shame is overwhelming. Also, by the way, he's my cousin. I'll make him pay for this in time. Okay, stop antagonizing him. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, it's just, well, you didn't enough. He's a terrible human being. But we'll get him back one day. More smart kids these days. Hey, I know what to do with that money. Campaign fund. See if we can put some Dalmatian members into the college. Always legitimized. It's for the sake of the bloodline. That'll do. Now to pour it out. Yeah, you got a pet dog. How nice of you. The conversion of Lithuania. Again. Oh my goodness. The Empire still expands. I didn't realize why they have so many defensive packs. It's because they recently gained Volkovitska Ruthenia. Let me look at you. Kemsworn. Okay. It's too bad we don't have a pact. I have obligations to take care of. Ragusa has the highest prosperity. There we go. I'm better from my wound now. See, we're Dalmatian. Yeah, you can't assassinate him because he has very high intrigue. The black. Oh no, we put this man in the college? Did I really just do that? Anyways. You know, just put 3 bishops in that college and then everything will be good. There we go. That's another one to the site. Oh my, bad cancer. So many children, so many responsibilities. But it's just a sake for the preservation of this bloodline. mansion's finished. Alright, let's build it up again. Now it's going to be turned a regal mansion. This property stinks of wealth. No longer the sort of home owned by a wealthy merchant family, but akin to something owned by a high lord. It'll be done in, good lord, 5 years. 4 years. Want to correct it? Good job. Holy Christmas. What's going on? Oh yeah, you deserve it. You definitely deserve it. Tyranny, excommunication, all that and more. Everybody's up and at 'em. Yeah, let's build up more hospital buildings. Just this one in particular. Okay, who's gonna be breaking up? Yep, I already made up my mind. Secret pox. Wait a minute. She already had pox. I remember her. Still loves it. Okay, that was dangerous. Time is just flying by. You are truly Dalmatian now. Good job, son. You'll be Serene Doge one day. Let's take advantage of the weakness right now. We have to seize it. This is something I wanted to do for years. Do not have the money to buy mercenaries, but oh boy, we're finally gonna get this one part of the coast that's eluded us for a long time. Get together, everyone. We're going on a trip. Not by boat. Let's finally reunify the Dalmatian coast. And I will be there. I got your back, boys. Don't you worry. Should any of their armies come to Ragusa, we'll beat them out of here. I feel bad about you. Okay. It's good. Let's put another in. Get up another 2,000 into the campaign fund. One day we're gonna have a Pope of a Dalmatian origin. Alright, after all this time, when does the next crusade begin? In 5 years. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, let's go. Yes, include myself in prayer and meditation. put me back in the center flank. Get my bow ready and try to kill somebody. If I died, I'll accept it. Because this is for the Republic. Yeah, we sure got him. I like to kill me some Carpathians, and I like to kill some more. And which I've stated before, this is this one part of the county that's alluded to us. But shall we expand beyond? Well, then that will remain in question. The Latin Empire doesn't appear to be doing too well. Signing non-aggression pact of Scotland. Unfortunately, that's going to be broken off soon because I may not live long. Because I have a fat trait. You don't need to be fat, young lady. No need to go swallowing food in your mouth like some kind of pig. Stop them. Not responding much to child events because I'm really focused right now on gaining territory and the other things. Oh heck, the raiders. Get rid of them first and then we'll take care of the army up there. As I've stated before, if I get killed, I accept the fate. Don't be cruel. Don't do things that you're gonna regret. Head to that. We saved the remnants of the Croatian army that's trying to break free of the tributaries. Yeah. Head to Zagreb, it's better supplied. You're gonna be Catholic, and sooner you're gonna drop that Russian act. The prosperity in Ragusa, prosperity of Ragusa has prompted an increasing desire for great libraries in the county so that learned people can always find entertainment. Knowledge is power. More technology spread rate. See, Ragusa? Ragusa is the place to be. Congratulations. Well, not the Catholic, the college. The Cardinal. Made it in. Look, here's another 2,000 on your fund. Just wait for it. Don't get ahead of yourself. We'll meet them there. Gotcha. That was surrendering already. Okay. Never. Now you're talking to my language. Now you're Dalmatian, not Russian. I hardly tolerate foreigners with their language. Because Dalmatia's for Dalmatians. May sound like I'm promoting Dalmatian nationalism, but no. I'm just saying that in the sense of, hey, you speak this language, and don't speak anything else here. The only language minority that we tolerate around here is Croatian. Because of that damn Lord Mayor there. "100%. The coast is finally ours." And I've always wanted to give this coast away to the Vanessa family. Yes, the same family that we are rivals with. Well, not really rivals, but feudings. Feud. Family feud! I'm tired of stuttering these days. So there, you have all the coast to yourself. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've expanded. What? Disappointing but understandable. I'm just gonna turn a blind eye to this for once. Alright, some of them got away from them. We weakened the Empire. Oh my goodness. They made a big comeback. Huge comeback. Man. If I was to be calling a crusade in the future, I want a crusade against, well, for Andalusia. Just like we did when I was Bosnia back then. Now you speak Dalmatian. It's gonna be what's gonna be. Lord Mayor wants Donya Cry. Interesting. Alright, lookers, let me teach you a virtue. If they allow me. Oh, close relative, so won't work. Let me see. Age differences. Oh, you have cancer, okay. Break up with her. That big old house should be finished by now. Yes, it is. And now we'll build the last tier of this big, big mansion. It is now a Republican's palace. This property is, without question, a sight to behold. Local lords and ladies look upon this property with awe, and the lords and the lads beyond attempt to mimic its style. It is the ultimate home for any great house. Yeah, that's you get on out of here. Keep walking. Up. You're gonna live to regret this. Alright. Ragusa can finally get married to her. Now you're officially married. The man who's going to be the next Serene Doge of Ragusa. Lucas. Wonder what he'll be like. What the? Oh, wait a minute. That is a man. Sorry, it looked like a woman for a moment until I saw the wife there. That was confusing. Thought it was one of them shield maidens. You just gotta see things my way. Here's the gold coins to keep this center of trade running. You know, for possible expansions somewhere beyond our realm. I think the Isle of Rhodes, who's under control? No. Hey, maybe we should take control of this city, then eventually the whole coast. Yeah, Ragusa beyond. A wise ideal. I'm really thinking about this. I am definitely thinking about this. If Venice can have Crete, I can have Rhodes. Get some Knights of Sardinia. Oh boy. Is that mannequin? Yep. Kumon's at it again. Okay, you know what? Island of Rhodes it is. I'm 67 years old. I'm still in the prime of my life. I got lots of children. Unlike anything before it. And I'm still called the wealthy because I am. And that's true. Can't beat that. You know what? I think it's about time for once. Research county tech. Just spread the tech into this county. Just to up the economy a bit. As I've stated before, yeah. I don't know how long the island of Rhodes has been independent, but I think we should take it over. Just seize the city first. I'm gonna be a bastard about this after the war. How many troops do they have? I failed to look it up. Not even a fraction. That island is definitely gonna be ours. Hang on. Got the rally pointed to Ragusa. All aboard! before we make that amphibious assault. And away we go. We're gonna crush them. Since we're on the offensive, go for siege equipment. Assault that holding. Keep it running. Okay, we're taking the city first, and then the whole county. My son died of cancer. Unfortunate. Oh, it's a very fortified place. Castello. It's a medieval castle on the island of Rhodes. Ah, I understand. Good. Another college. And, oh, god dang it, another cardinal in the college. I was about to say another college in the cardinal. Me and my spoonerisms. Who did he ever beat? They're trying to make a comeback. If they want to get rid of the Latin Empire that I helped install. Hey, right next door. Glad we think alike. You odd people. Holy crap, monastic uprising. I was about to assault this holding. Riding through the mountains, I see a group of haphazard soldiers coming from our unit. Weapons raised, and when they're finished with us, all my men are dead. Yeah, we were surprised in ambush of this uprising. I sank my knees in the dirt, wondering why am I still here. He's the leader of the uprising. I'll kill you. I was chasing Valerius through the mountains when Vita shouted to me and said, I'll take this one, my lord, clumsily swinging his battle axe. I hope he did not hurt himself. He did poorly. You should have let me take him on. I would have used my bow to shoot at him. Now assault the holding. Oh, another one. Doing this guy a favor. Watch this. Return to your ships. I mean, return to your homes. Must have a valid valley. I can afford to lose that prestige, but what do you mean valid? I have a city there. Stop! I'll send the beeswax. We came here to take a city, but all we got in return is not to control this county. Well, you're gonna have to fabricate that claim. But thanks for the city anyways. Get back home anyways. I ain't gonna abandon my ambition of taking that island. Using that as an island base of sorts. No, sorry. Cut it out. Hey, there's Bulgaria now. But it's ran by Greeks. No Bulgarians. Who to break up? You're getting sick, so I'm breaking up with you. Well, the old man finally croaked. Serene Doge Andre the Wealthy. He died at age 68. He died a natural death. A shining example of diligence. His duty was never neglected. A godly man. Andre is with Jesus now. But let me tell you, of all the characters that I've played in the history of playing Crusader Kings, I think I would put Serene Doge Andre, which we started off with him when he was a youngin'. He was 7 years old, I believe, when we started playing. He was quick-minded. And when he grew up to be an adult, he was running Spalto. And then he became the rector. And he turned his republic into the most serene republic of Ragusa, which he became known as a Serene Doge, rather than Serene Rector. And he did great work, creating peace and prosperity for the republic. And in the last few years of his life, he decided to go to war, and seducing a lot of women to have a lot of children. That can't be matched. That's all I gotta say about that. Can't be matched. Ever. So, and not to mention he's the founder of the bloodline, which many of his children are legitimized bastards. But that's just to preserve this bloodline that he worked so hard to create. He accomplished that. So, yes, he was a godly man. And there's no doubt that the Pope is going to take a look at this man, who did a lot of things in his life, despite the fact that he was fat, but he was wealthy. He was healthy and wealthy. So, we say thank you. I don't know what's thank you in Dalmatian, but we thank him. I would put him in my top 10 greatest rulers I've played of all time. This Dalmatian man here. So now, Serene Doge Lucaris. A crafty and perceptive man, he will have no problem getting leverage when needed. Long live Serene Doge Lucaris. Yeah, good luck filling up your father's shoes. And baby's about to come. Remember. Close member. Yes. We just hope that the child is not born inbred, so we'll find out. So we'll have a look at it in just a moment, as we would put together the council again. Not ready to close the episode just yet. I'd like to make a friend. He's a man of intrigue, but since we're on a bit of an expansionist campaign, including for the olive roads, but no, you're going to need that claim fabricated. Let's keep Ragusa going. And recruit the court physician. Should we sell all the warehouse stuff? Can dismiss the guards? I mean, I'm not going to be a member of the Trade League anytime soon. Sell the incense. You know what? Keep the documents. You may never know. One day. Oh, get that. out of here. Designated regent. Pick this man. And designator, again, you can pick women. Which kind of bewilders me. Which is like, women running the Republic? Is this entirely possible? What are you so worried about keeping your bloodline going? So for now it shall be him. Depending on how my children will be raised. And I was about to say, women can be court physicians now. Interesting. Oh, I think I know what to do. But that's for next episode. Just let me get my stuff together. Let's just hold this tournament once. And I'm gonna go for a scholarship. Well, after the tournament, then we'll have to build observatory and such. Yeah, we have to give this city away. Just give it to some lowly mayor. Some lowly Dalmatian mayor, because we never had actual, you know. But I'll hold this one. Boy, you have a lot of money in you. Anyway, go to the campaign fund. And what to do with the rest of that money? Which no doubt would be getting a lot more than we actually need. Oh, just give it to the, you know, like, we're keeping it cool. So let's just do this tournament, and it's my sister. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with her. She's got the great fox and everything. And a mystic, blind Dalmatian man who is very wise. Sure, let's do that. Shall be, yeah, actually. Put it on standby. God, what do you want? My other sister. My first son. Wait a minute. I understand now. Okay. From that successor of that republic, from Andre the Wealthy, Tuoni, once he grows up, or one of his sons, we have to give that designated heir to them, if you want to keep that bloodline going. So I'm just going to be the guy who's just, well, I'm around for the sake of being around. So let's just finish this tournament and we'll wrap up this episode finally. At least I'll be a pretty decent guy. Everybody wants to be with my sisters. All the legitimized bastard sons of Andre. I almost forgot his name. Baron Vukasin. Constantine Dukan. The tournament is over, which apparently we don't want to get first place. That's almost like, well, nobody wins first place. Not in this republic. Search my domain for resources. Wait, was one of the resources gone? Okay, don't go away yet for this episode. There's one last thing I need to check. I'm a man of intrigue, so let's do that. Jerusalem? No. We'll do something about that in the next episode. We'll do something about that. But there's one last thing I want to check here. Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. See? Look at us here. He's got the look of... Yeah, I could see that. You know, he's got a face of reason. The only sane man around is what it feels like. For him at least. Trade goods. One last check. The wheat field of Spalato is gone, so... Guess we'll have to start searching in the next episode. All that and more on the upcoming episode. Which Ragusa is an all-time high. It's too bad that Andre is never going to live to see the day to see his palace fully constructed, in which I guess I'll have to see it to be finished. And as well as the expansion of many trade posts around the world, wherever we choose to have the sense of where do we trade from here. All that and more on the next episode of Ragusa. We'll see you next time. Until then, so long for now.